ain't tryna see your hand out. No freebies, better pay up. Y'all so cheap, man, we stay up. Feel like a breeze, don't play around. Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. We left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me. Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. We left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me.
Yeah, I've been on the road chill. 31, baby, living out my dream still. I just got off a tour, the Prada in store. I'm playing, I'll be rocking with the guy in the horse. Yeah, you just hopped in the coupe, got lock in the shoes. I worship his Zeus, you not gonna shoot. I'm watching you do the campaign, swear I'm blocking these fools. I got studio time, I got my watch in the booth. Yeah, they be praying on my downfall. I'm an outlaw, switching pulls every stance like Southpaw. How come your mouth off when y'all soft? No, you see me on the trampoline, about to bounce off. Yeah, it's a matter of time. I know you see me standing in the front, back in the line. I happen to grind every minute, passing the time. We ain't never been friends. How you acting like mine? Y'all need contentment. Y'all got resentment. God's grace lead to repentance. You live for mentions that make me question how you gonna handle a gift if you don't know how to steward a blessing. You can't do it. You don't want a dream chase. You don't put your hands to it. You know the circle strong. 4th and 40 got a pun. No, I don't do what I want. I do it for the kingdom come. I ain't know that I was flowing. I ain't showing sign of slowing. I am going for the juggler, mate. The one to debate. But you seem to want it for free. I ain't doing video unless I'm gonna get paid. Yeah, I've been working on a gift. I ain't doing free shows. You can call me here again. You can call me what you want. It's really absurd. Just because you're the church doesn't really mean you don't have to pay me what I am worth.
I ain't tryna see your hand out. No freebies, better pay up. Y'all so cheap, man, we stay up. Feel like a breeze, don't play around. Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. We left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me. Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. We left the whole crowd sleeping, and that's why you really gon' need me. Y'all better pay for the CD. Y'all better pay to come see me. They left the whole crowd sleepy, and that's when you really gon' need me.
Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time?
Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace, you gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted, and I know it ain't. You gotta take the time for seasoning to marinate. You need the patience under pressure just to detonate. I'm trying to blow up and these heathens need to get it straight. Gifted with a vision and precision, I'm just trying to make it high key. Might be breaking free like I was Zion in some Nikes. Tucked at the crib, bro, you know just where to find me. Making beats and spitting crack verses pretty likely. Yeah, socks with the burst, boy, I ain't changed a bit. Normal guy till I die, you know what it is. You probably thought I'd give up now that I got some kids, but really now I got these arrows aiming at your ribs. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas. Hey, please be on the notice, these my motives. Bought my chicken and it's rotis. You parsimonious, you take it all cause you a locust. My focus is to grow this mission. A visionary, get a dictionary. We here off the ribbon, we ain't sharing, we just caring. Let me speak it to the manager. We damage her, no you ain't messing with an amateur. I'm ramming, the competition ain't standing up. They fanning from left to right cause now they branded us. Now who that is? Mike Jones, they ain't want me now, they all on me. Got counterfeits trying to play me, I guess they thinking I'm Sony. These big head dummies showing up and out of their character. Homie, you need a price cause without it the squad ain't hearing you. Top of that, we ain't fearing it. We swinging for the fences with the sting of a left hook that connects with Sonny Liston. I'm dismissing any and all of the disrespect. Nonetheless, it ain't a threat, I'm just letting y'all know who's next. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft? All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the start, I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the please. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas, you gon' see the...
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stealing at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, might crash cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. Right back where I left because I know my people needed me. Diamond in the rough, I don't know what it is they see in me. Go down as a legend in my city cause we beat the streets. Trying to spread the wealth around the block, no I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave, I see the bigger picture and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king, but my people need to eat. If I got it, then you got it, we gon' get back on our feet. And I put it on me. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Or die too young. 100 miles per hour might crash cause good die young. Hey, but here I come. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back home. Y'all coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll. Ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On the road, here we go, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll. Ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On the road, here we go.
is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream. Every single weekday, right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Frankie Candles YouTube channel, where we may or may not still have the Halloween decorations up, guys. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. They will be back. They will be down by Monday. Don't you worry. But then we'll put up Christmas decorations. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Maybe we will do that this year. I don't know. But what is going on, Candle Mafia? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys for hanging out here with us on the live stream to do 2 full hours of TA on this crazy thing they call Bitcoin and the even crazier things they call the altcoins. And we're going to try to figure out what this thing is going to do next. You saw the title, Bitcoin's next move. We're going to try to figure it out. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on where I think this price action is going to take us over the next couple of days, over the weekend, and then moving over into next week. But before we get into it, smash that like button, guys. Every 100 likes we get, you get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure to get some free crypto, or maybe even a free Frankie Candles hat. And I think we're already giving away a couple of hats tonight. But we're going to be doing the giveaway tonight at the end of the stream, guys. So stay tuned for that. If you want to join the giveaway, shout out to Tyler Durden. Literally, watch, like, and comment on the Sunday Sauce video that Tyler Durden. I will pin this, so anybody who wants to join the giveaway, you could just go ahead and click that pinned link, and it will take you to the Sunday Sauce video from last weekend. And that is the, I can't track, guys. I honestly can't track if you watch it. I recommend you watch it, but I can't track it. But just like and comment on the video. Then I recommend maybe going back and watching it later if you feel like it. If not, just smash that like button and comment, and that will enter you in to get some free crypto or maybe a free Frankie Candles hat. If we get 550 likes on tonight's live stream, guys, I will be adding a hat to the giveaway. I think we already have one. And if we hit 800 likes, I will add a free month of the premium Discord to one lucky Candle Mafia member. So smash out that like button. We got Cuz I Can't Bump It in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. We got Blue. Hey, Boo, what's going on, bro? Thank you for being here. We got Sir Quest, Landon, Jonah Plainclothes. Did he ever tell us if he was a cop? Shout out to you, bro. I don't know if you're a cop or not, but shout out to you. Plainclothes makes me think of like a plainclothes officer. Shout out to you, bro, though. Thank you for being here. Alexandra, what is going on? We got Captain Kirk. Mafia Mama in the house. Shout out to Captain Kirk. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Show our mods some love. We got Tyler Durden, Captain Kirk, Crypto Billy, Tony D, Chemistry Bro, Rob the Crypto Snob, Crypto Anon. You guys know who they are. D Petty Crypto. Show them some love in the chat. We also got Jonah Lang, not to be confused with Jonah Plainclothes. We got Matt in the house. What is going on, Matt? Thank you for being here. And we got the Akira Project. What is going on? Wick 589, formerly known as 589, now just Wick. We got Darren Does Things in the chat. What is going on? Crypto Cowboy. There's Crypto Billy in the house. Shout out to you, bro. Mike, hey, Mike Vito, what is going on, bro? Shout out to Vito. I just call him, his real name's Michael. I just call him Vito. But anyway, shout out to you guys. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate all of you. B-Rad Crypto just joined that premium Discord, and what a day to join it, as we caught a nice little scalp short this morning. We could talk about that a little bit later, guys. But with all that being said, guys, we do have some interesting stuff to look at on the charts. I want to talk a little bit high time frame. I want to talk a little low time frame, and we're going to figure out what Bitcoin is going to do next. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into the charts. Here we go. Let's get it. Also, hey, hold up. Shout out to Tony. I appreciate those gifted memberships. Let's go. Get them on in the get them in the family here. Even if you don't want to be a part of the mafia, you just get like pulled in. You get sucked in by the kindness. But anyway, guys, let's go. Still looking for Cody. Shout out to Cody. I miss Cody. I think we unblocked him. So if he comes back, he's welcome back. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. I don't know if they actually unblocked him. That's a question for the mods. But guys, here we are on the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to come on over here to our hey, shout out to Dave Digital. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that super chat. Said Mafia meetup at Consensus Austin 2024. Yeah, maybe we could get that going. Yeah, we are going to be doing meetups at some point, guys, as the bull run approaches and we get a little bit more crypto attention. We will be doing some meetups for the Mafia. That is like literally what I've been looking forward to since I started the channel. Because after you guys came in here and I got to realize how amazing our community is, literally I can't wait to meet and shake or just free. I just want to hug you guys. I just can't wait to meet all you guys in person. It's gonna be super, super cool. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it is probably going to happen. It's definitely gonna happen at some point. Hopefully sometime soon. I think we're about to lose this microphone, guys. Hang on a second. I think we're about to. This microphone might pop off midstream, guys. But anyway, let's continue on here. Shout out to Dave Digital. Thank you for the super chat, bro. But let's go ahead and take a look at the, we're going to take a look at the Bitstamp chart here, guys, because I want to look at some of the macro levels. As you guys know, we have gotten a move down here off of our key level that we were looking at on the live stream, right? On the live stream, we were looking at this naked point of control coming in at $35,995. Shout out to Darren. I don't know, man. He left. Shout out to Darren Does Things. Says, where's Cody? I don't know. Cody, come back. We miss you, bro. But anyway, the MPOC here at $35,995. I actually think it's $998 technically is the real level. But anyway, we came up, we tapped this. This is where we were looking for that rejection at. And not only that, guys, now I don't give the actual trade setups on the live stream. Obviously, we do that in the premium Discord, but to be honest, we were talking about this on the live stream, talking about exactly what I would be looking for, and what that was a bearish divergence on the 4-hour and above as we tap that key level. There were some other confirmations to get a better entry that we were looking at, obviously, but we were looking for that rejection, and we have gotten it, and we have brought it back down to the POC of the macro range. Let me actually go ahead and hide some of this actual T. I want to bring back that I'm going to go ahead and move this MPOC into the macro volume profile. I want to hide the local. Let's see. I want to hide this as well. And I want to add this to the local. If you guys are not using the object tree, I highly recommend it. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here, right? So we rejected that MPOC. We are now back down at that point of control, which could potentially wind up giving us a little bit of a bounce. And I am going to talk about the bullish case and the bearish case today, guys, because although it does look like we can reverse from here, there are some things that do look like we could wind up getting maybe a second push to the upside. But we will talk about that in just a second. We did come up to that key level, and what are we looking at moving forward? Now, here's the thing. I want to talk about the bullish case first, right? And the bullish case is basically like, what if we are able to get another push to the upside, potentially break this high and put in a higher high? Where are we looking to hit? And if we do that, are we if we do that, are we likely to get a reversal back to the downside for a bigger dump incoming? Now, at some point, guys, I do think we will wind up getting a bigger correction to come in. Obviously, we have come down a little bit. I do think whether we wind up getting, let me zoom in here. I don't know why we're looking at like a micro chart here. Let me hide this. But whether we are going to get something like this where we get another push up and then a big correction, or if we are going to come up here and put in a higher low and get a bigger correction to the downside, either way, I do indeed think that we are going to eventually wind up coming down here and at least testing some of these lower levels, closer to about 32.5. I think it's pretty likely that winds up happening again, even if we get another push to the upside and break this high from back here. And I'm going to talk about those targets to the upside in just a second. But let's go ahead and continue on with the analysis here. VWAP coming up on your 10-hour. This would kind of be a point for the bulls here for that potential next push up. But if you come on over to the 4-hour, you can see that our money flow is continuing to the downside. And let me just go ahead and turn on my overlay here. I don't know why that was off. But you can see money flow is also coming out here, guys. We have that confirmed bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame with our higher highs on price action into that key level of resistance, guys. That is key with the divergences. You don't just want to be shorting divergences willy-nilly, right? It is much more effective if you are going to come up to and hit a key level as well as the money flow coming out. Shout out to Ziva Crypto Girl. She's in the premium Discord, and during our live stream earlier today, she was saying, thank you for explaining why you shouldn't be looking at all divergences, right? You don't just want to short any random divergence. You want to get this money flow coming out as well, and you also want to have a key level tapped. Now, when you do get this, it could potentially mark a significant high, right? Because we not only have the higher highs into a key level, which is the naked point of control, but we also have the obvious bearish divergence, as well as our money flow continuing to the downside. So oftentimes, guys, this does wind up being a significant top. And if it is, we're going to talk about those key levels to the downside in a second. But first, I want to talk about if we do get a push up and we do crack these highs, I want to talk about the levels that we could potentially come up to. And these are levels we've talked about on the live stream before. And they are just above this MPOC, guys. Now, obviously, if we crack this MPOC right here, which again is at about $36,000, the next key level I am looking at is going to be right here, sitting between about 37,551 and 39,112. Now, specifically at the top of this purple box, we do have a naked monthly point of control. So this is going to be specifically a very, very strong level. Not that this bottom of the purple box will not act as resistance, but if we do come up and tap that monthly, this is going to be a big area where I would be looking for a short. Just like this naked point of control was, which not only were we looking at that on the live stream as a key level of resistance and a potential rejection, but it is also a setup, short setup that we had in the premium Discord. And I just want to kind of bring this up because these naked points of control, guys, are very, very strong levels of resistance, right? Or support, whether you're above it or below it. But these are very, very strong levels. And I've gotten some of my best trades off these naked points of control. And what I'm going to do is I've been getting a lot of questions recently about how to find these naked points of control. There's actually a few different ways that you can get them. But I am going to do a Sunday Sauce video this weekend talking about how you can get those naked points of control on your chart. I've actually gone over it on the live stream, but I'll do a full tutorial and show you guys exactly how to get these levels so you can look at them as well, or just find them on your own. One day Frankie Candles decides to get sick or do a short stream for the first time ever, you can find those levels by yourself. So stay tuned for that, guys. But again, if we get that next move up, and another reason why I would expect a potential fake out to the upside, guys, would be not only do you have some of these higher hourly time frames, such as your 10-hour looking for a green dot. Not only that, but you also have your 16-hour VWAP starting to roll back over, and your daily VWAP, although it is getting now. This is kind of like an up in the air situation, guys. This is why I'm looking at the bullish and the bearish case, because sometimes it's not very clear if you're going to come down from where we are or if we're going to get another push up. So I'm simply going to be prepared if either thing happens. So here's what I'm looking for that next push to the upside if we are going to come up before a significant retracement comes in, because this is not significant in my opinion, but it doesn't mean that you can't continue higher. If we come down to some of the other super bullish scenarios here, right? We got a big move up here, slight little correction, and then we got a bigger move to the upside, and then at this higher level was where the bigger correction came in, and even up here, that's where the real correction came in my opinion, right? So with these little moves, just because this was a little correction doesn't mean that you can't shoot up again before finally getting the big move. So if we do come up, here's what I'm watching. Number one is the daily green dot on Market Cipher B. If we print this green dot over the weekend, this is where I would expect, if we are going to get that push up, this is likely where that will start, right? Or this green dot is likely what will start the move or really kick it into gear, right? Now, if we get that to come up, that's where I'm expecting to potentially break that high and then come into this purple box. And remember, I do think that we are going to get to 40K eventually, at least at this time. But I don't know if we're going to get to it now. But just remember, right above that monthly naked point of control at 39K, you do have that 40K level not too high above you, where if things really start getting crazy, that is going to be a big psychological level. So keep an eye on that. And then any psychological level, guys, right? I was talking to the premium Discord earlier today. I don't always mark these out on my chart because they're so obvious. And I was saying yesterday on the live stream, I like a very clean chart. I don't like having all my indicators on at once. I like to keep it nice and simple. So with that being said, I don't typically mark out the horizontals for the psychological levels. So you do have to understand that 37K is going to be sitting here. It's very close to the purple box, but it's, I just don't mark them off on the chart. But again, the 40K is because it's a very big level, but just understand these are the levels I'm kind of expecting some kind of a reaction from. And if we get those confirmations that we would be looking for at these levels, that is where I would be looking to take the short position. So again, that green dot on the daily is one of the first things I'm looking at. Obviously, you can also look at the 12 and the 16 hour are likely going to front run that green dot on the daily. So if you want a little bit of an early signal, that might be the thing. So that is kind of the case that I am looking at if we are going to push up. It's very hard to tell if we are going to push up or not. But now let's talk about the bearish case, right? Now, either way, guys, no matter really what happens here, I do think that we're due for some short-term retracement to the upside, just because, on top of everything we just looked at with the potential 12-hour rolling back up, etc., even the 10-hour getting, pretty rounded over here with the VWAP. Not only that, but even on the 4-hour, you're looking to print a green dot here. So whether we get a big move or a little move, I think either way, we're likely to get some kind of a retracement to the upside. However, Look at money flow on the 4-hour, guys. Again, that 4-hour bear div into the key level with money flow coming out. Let's look at the bearish case. What if we can come down without breaking this high? Well, to be quite honest with you, it is a pretty decent theory, right? Because if you pull your fib from, oh God, it's Friday. Pull your fib, baby. Let's go. Thoughts on R-Weave? We could try to take a look at R-Weave. Richard, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. We could try to take a look at R-Weave when we get into the altcoins. But if you pull your fib here, guys, from the actual high that we made here all the way to our local low, which would be right there, we do have a golden pocket sitting up here, right? Coming in at about let me, I always forget to collapse that. Coming in at about 35,267 and 35,325, right? So this is going to be, again, where do those lower highs like to come in, guys? Oftentimes, the lower high will come in at that golden pocket 786 retracement zone. And that's why I always look at these as zones, right? Because if I know that it's likely to put a lower high into a golden pocket 786, this is going to be the zone where I'm looking for my short position. So if we come in and put in that lower high, and things start to look bearish, we get some confirmations here, I may be able to re-enter my short position for a potential bigger breakdown. And then at that point, your key levels of support are going to be not only your macro point of control, which is right here coming in at $34,404, but if you lose that POC, you are likely going to get a revisit of the local value area low, which is right now coming in. Let me get it. Let me make sure I get this accurate. Which is coming in, yes, that is accurate. Okay, which is coming in right here at about 33,937. So there you go. That is kind of, and I did not, why? How does that happen? I didn't mean to do that. It's wild. But anyway, if we do wind up getting that to play out and we do get that bearish confirmation within this purple box, this would be kind of the first place that I would be looking to load up on a bigger short. But being careful, right? It's not that, it's not as easy as putting this purple box on your chart and just simply waiting to get up there and taking the short when you get there. You have to analyze the price action when you get up here. Are you getting the bullish confirmations? I mean, are you getting the bearish confirmations? Because if so, then you could look for the short. But if you're not getting your confirmations or you're only getting one confirmation, then, hey, Mrs. Candles, come on in here. But if you are not getting those bearish confirmations, you may want to sit out and it may, oh, she just pet my ear. You want to touch the haircut? I did. Oh, go ahead. Touch it. Guys, I got a fresh fade today. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. Let me sniff it. Come on. Oh, she's letting me do it in public, guys. Woo, baby. Smells like lotion. I like it. But anyway, there's those hands in chat. Let's go. They love your hands, Mrs. Candles. They love your hands. How do you feel about, hang on, how do you feel about having the most famous hands on YouTube? She said, I love you. All right. Well, that's what she thinks about that. She just loves me, I guess. But I think she loves you too, guys. That's kind of rude. You don't love the mafia, Mrs. Candles? She said, I do. Shout out to Mrs. Candle's hand. It does smell good, guys. I do have to say, guys, if you ever meet Mrs. Candles at a meetup or something, you guys are not going to sniff her hand. You guys cannot. We will. I'll probably be talking to people, but we will have. You guys won't know who she is, but don't just go around like sniffing people's hands. Like you might like, hey, this is my assistant. You guys are gonna be sniffing her hands. Like, no, he's right. That's his assistant. That's not Mrs. Candles. I would know. Do not sniff Mrs. Candle's hands. But anyway, look at you guys are crazy with these emojis in the chat. Shout out to Eula says, does your premium Discord cost money? It does cost money. It is $36 a month, which is pretty competitive if you look at other premium Discords. But yeah, it is $36 a month. I will say this. I said this yesterday. I'm not planning on like raising the price tomorrow or next week or anything, so don't freak out. But eventually we will be raising the price of that. But whoever gets in at the lower prices will be locked in. But I just want to be clear, like we're not changing it tomorrow or next week or anything. So no one needs to rush in or anything. But just know 36 is like pretty cheap. We wanted to start it super low and then try to figure out like what we wanted to do. We're going to change things around, add more value, take things away we don't. Oh, wait, hang on. It's $45 a month. If you buy an annual, it comes to $36. Thank you, Tony. See, shout out to Tony D. I would literally be lost without the mods and Tony. But yeah, there you go. So $45 a month, still competitive. I'm pretty sure it's the cheapest one I've seen. But anyway, that price will go up, and if you get in on the cheaper prices, you will stay in. But again, we're not changing it tomorrow or the next day, so don't freak out about that. I will give heads up if you guys do want to get in at that locked-in cheaper price. But shout out to Captain Kirk. Thank you for the super chat. Said hand-sniffing booth at the Mafia meetup, and then it's all a prank. And then, like, Tony D jumps out of the booth, and it's really him. That'd be so funny. Shout out to Captain Kirk. Thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate you. But, yeah, let's continue on here, guys. Let's see. Brendan said, nah, but for real, that $36 price is insane, man. I don't know if you mean insane expensive or insane cheap. But either way, shout out to you, bro. But hey, shout out, yo, what's with the super chats? Shout out to Juan. Thank you for the super chat, bro. He says, merch idea, Mrs. Candles hand lotion. Mrs. Candles, the entrepreneur, making her own hand lotion? Dang, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But let's go ahead and hang on. I think I missed a super chat. Yo, Jordy, let's go, bro. Thank you for that super chat. Just $10 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. He says, ETH long win. Tip for Frankie. Looking forward to Sunday. Is Rune's NPOC around $6? No need for full TA. Just hoping to figure out if I'm looking at it right. Long since 90 cents. Shout out to Jordy out there crushing the trades. Shout out to you, bro. I run out of money throwing it for Jordy. But congrats on your wins, bro. We could take a look at Rune on tonight's altcoin list. Mods, let's drop it on the roster. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Brendan says, very good, lol. Best value for a premium. Yeah, and it's like one of the only paid services I have. You could best believe that we try to dump as much value as possible. But let's continue on here. Again, looking for those potential confirmations within here. If you do not get them, I would probably be sitting on my hands. Like if you get up here, right, and you get that daily green dot printing here, right? You start printing the green dot on the daily. And as you're in this purple box and all the other lower time frames, maybe you got the green dot on the 10-hour confirmed. You have money flow coming back up on your 1 hour, which is happening right now. And your 90-minute money flow is crossing over into the green. If that were happening and we were in this purple box, I'm probably sitting out and hoping for higher prices, or looking for higher prices, I should say. And then I would just look for short higher. But if you get up here and things are looking bearish, right, and that green dot on the daily has already printed, and the VWAP, let me resize this, and the VWAP is kind of just, printed a green dot and the VWAP's coming down looking for a red dot, you may be able to find that short entry here, but you got to be careful. So one thing I would do, simply put, is once you get up into this purple box, again, this level is between 35,569 and 35,250. Once you get up in here, this is where, you're going straight to the daily. What's the daily look like? Is it looking super bullish? What's the money flow on the 90-minute look like? Is it crossing into the green? Is it getting thicker? Then we're looking for higher prices. But if you get up in here and you're getting bearish CVD divergences or what have you, whatever confirmations you're looking for, that would be the first level I'd be looking for a short. So there you go. That is what I would be looking for. And then again, targets for that would be about the point of control at 34,400. And then if you lose that, I would probably be looking to get down to the value area low, potentially at 33,942. And then really, like I said, those lower levels that I am looking to come hit, guys, we talked about it on the live stream. I actually pulled it up earlier today in the premium, but we looked at these on the live stream as well. Don't forget, we have these single prints down here between about 32,514 and 31,925. This is going to be kind of the first big level. Once we start losing this range and we can't get back above that value area low, this is the first major target I'm looking at. Remember, these single prints are areas on the chart where price has not tested, right? Price spent less than 30 minutes here. That's why you usually see the single prints come up on these big green candles. Price oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes likes to come test these levels, right? So if we get that break of this range down here, not only would I be looking to come down to these single prints because price likes to test these, but it's also a pretty important golden pocket retracement level, right? So just like we're looking for a potential lower high in this purple box, in the macro trend, we would be looking for higher lows, right? Because we're bullish in the long term. We're looking for money. We're looking at money flow coming up on the higher daily time frames, indicating the trend will likely continue to the upside. So whether we come back down from here or up here, I am going to be looking for higher lows before continuing the macro trend to the upside. And this golden pocket may be a big level to watch, especially because we have the confluence of those single prints sitting right here. So this would be a big level of support I would be looking at. And then your 786 is coming in at about $38,900. And that would be important as well. And then obviously we look at this every day. This is like the, oh my God, mommy, hold me. Are we going to zero level? So this is kind of your last line of defense down here, the 786 macro value area low, because if you start losing this macro value area low, this is where you may be able to get accepted, right? If we come down here, right, maybe you could just get a little bit of a bounce and we start a bigger downtrend, right? And we start, it's not until we start losing this range here, this value area low, coming in, 28.6 is going to be the big level you don't want to lose, right? And if you can't get back above that level and get bullish confirmations down here and you get stuck below this, this is where you are looking down, I would say, potentially even as low as this value area low at 25.6. Even 25.5 would be a big level I'd watch as well. But again, why are we looking for that? Because at that point, we are losing our macro range, which is right here. Don't worry about all the levels. We're losing this macro range, right, which is an area of balance. And once you leave there and cannot get back in, that is where you are looking to get accepted into a different area of balance, which has that value area low, right? I'll pull it one more time, right? That next value area, right, not only are you losing this range, right, but you're also getting potentially accepted into this old range, which could bring you down to the value area low at 25,662, which I'm not saying you're definitely going to get there. I'm not calling for that. But I'm just saying if we get a move down to the bottom of the macro range, this blue box, that's why that blue box is so important, because if you lose it, you could be heading down to the 25s. So there you go. That is what I'd be looking at to the downside. But really, I do think there's a pretty decent chance that you could put a higher low in at this golden pocket or even this 786 before continuing back to the upside. So that's what I'm looking at. And remember, these single prints oftentimes give you really, really good reactions. And I'll actually spit a little sauce here for you guys. Shout out, if we come to Exo charts here, I want to show you guys something, right? Because like I said, if we pull up the Discord here, we were looking at a short position earlier this morning. And it was just a little scalp, right? Not only that, but we were also, obviously we did have the short setup from the actual macro high. Where is that setup? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Bear with me, guys. I want to find this because it was pretty saucy. And you guys can learn from this, right? This is I don't just like. So here you go, little taste of what we do in the premium, right? We were looking at this SFP, which was a short entry, obviously in this premium Discord, where we had that set up from a short from that high, which is literally getting pretty close to that naked point of control that we rejected. However, what I want to talk about here is the single prints for a second. I want to spit this sauce real quick because we were looking at this as a potential scalp short opportunity for many, many reasons, and I want to show you guys exactly what I was looking at so you guys can apply this to your analysis and catch saucy trades like this. But this had a lot to do with single prints, right? And I want to show you guys, right? If we go into bar replay mode, I'm going to pause it, right? What are we looking at here? We have these single prints sitting right here at 34,832, right? So I want to go back to the chart, and I want to come down to the lower time frames, and I want to show you guys exactly what we were watching. Now, not only do you have your macro value area high sitting right here, right? This is a little sauce. Value area high sitting here at 34,746. Not only that, but you also had a pretty important Fibonacci retracement level sitting right here as well. So you had your value area high, your golden pocket retracement, and where do those lower highs normally come in? At those golden pocket retracements. On top of that, you have the value area high, and you have your local range value area high in that area as well. So if we go there, if we go back to TradingView, and we pull that actual local range, grab our fixed range volume profile. I'm trying to get my bearings here. I guess right here, right? Local range. Your other value area high of that local range is also sitting at this point as well. And what is sitting right in the middle of these levels? It's those single prints at, again, 34,832. So 34, where is it? 34,832, right in the middle of this golden pocket, right? So this was the single prints right here, this little line, or it was a range, right? But that's where those single prints were. So we had a lot of resistance up here. We had a lot of resistance here to reject, right? And I actually don't even think this is the same exact range. But anyway, this is the Bitstamp chart, so these levels do look slightly different than the ones in the Discord. Where we rejected from on the actual chart we were trading, this is the Bybit chart. We actually rejected almost perfectly from there. So the levels are more accurate on the Bybit chart because that's what we were trading. But either way, even if you're looking at this chart, you're still looking at the same thing, and you still would have gotten a beautiful rejection off of those single prints right here. And obviously, what happened, right? We came up. Let me move this forward, right? We're watching the single prints, right? We know that this is an untested area, and we made bing bong right off of them, and we wound up coming up. Boom, tested them, filled them, And what happens after that? You get the rejection back down, right? And there you go. Filled in full. Final TP hit. Nice and quick. Clean little trade. And again, I want you guys to realize here, what happened here? What were we simply doing? Not only do we have all those confirmations plus other ones, but not only that, guys, very simply put, we were trading the volume profile. It's a local profile. We were looking for a short at the high, and where'd we look to take it to? Right down to the value area low. Shout out to the volume profiles. Like, this is how we do it. And, I wanted to talk about that because of these single prints. These single prints give serious reactions, very similar to the naked points of control. And, right here, you've rejected this naked point of control right here. Boom, you get a move down. It's incredibly strong. These naked points of controls and these single prints are very important levels. So I just wanted to show you guys exactly kind of, because I talk about the single prints here and there on the Bad Axe says, dang, what the value area low do to you? Shout out to you, man. But this is, I talk about the single prints a lot. I just kind of wanted to give you guys that example of, that's how you trade them, right? Or that's not how you trade them. That's how you use them in a trading plan, right? If price action had done something different, I would have executed differently. But that's how we use the single prints for the most part. Obviously, it's not that easy as just like waiting to get up there and shorting. There's other confirmations, etc. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys that, that's how I incorporate these single prints into my analysis, right? It wasn't just the single prints, right? A lot of people think it's as easy as like, oh, single print short. No, I not only had the single prints, you also had the 2 value area highs and the golden pocket retracement, and it all makes sense, right? You come to a agreed conclusion when looking at multiple confluences to actually take that position. So there you go. But other than that, guys, on Bitcoin, that's what I'm looking at, right? Just waiting to see if we can get a move up into here for a short. If not, we could get that continued trend to the downside, and then you guys now have those key levels being those single prints below, and you also have the targets above. So it's going to be like a bullish case, bearish case type of weekend. I'm just going to wait for things to play out. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It's kind of hard to say. Money flow coming out here. I do think, this correction will income. I think if we do get the bullish case to play out where we pop up here first before the rejection, I think that pump's going to come out of nowhere and people are going to be like, oh my God, what the heck just happened? Why is Bitcoin launching right now? And I think it will be that quick move up and then you'll get the dump. But, again, you got the 16-hour bearish divergences confirmed into your naked point of control with your money flow coming out on your, your 5-hour, your 6-hour, your 4-hour. So this could indicate that this is the beginning of the trend. And if this trend is going to continue and we're not going to get that big bounce to the upside, the lower high, in my opinion, is likely to come in at this purple box between 35,569 and 35,256. So there you go, guys. That is what I am looking at on Bitcoin. Other than that, we are back in our volume profile. So to expect anything crazy, you got to break back out of the value area high or the value area low, which is why we love these things, because it gives you context or a map or a compass or a blueprint of or x-ray vision into the actual market. Shout out to the 597 people concurrently watching this live stream. Smash that like button, guys. Every 100 likes we get gives you guys a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you guys will all have a chance to win some giveaways. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in. If you guys want to see your favorite altcoins, go ahead and spam them in the chat. And Rob the Crypto Snob, is Rob here? I didn't see Rob. Maybe Tyler will count up the votes and let us know what altcoins we're looking at. Yeah, spam those altcoins right now, and we will go ahead and start taking a look. Shout out to Low Key Feta. Shout out to you, bro. They call me Low Key Cheddar, but Low Key Feta, what is going on, bro? He says, you're a G. You're a G, my dude. Shout out to you. Let's see. Thank you for everything, man. Shout out to Low Key Feta. No problem, bro. I genuinely enjoy doing this. You don't got to thank me, bro. I literally feel lucky to do this. But shout out to you. I appreciate you appreciating me. And we all appreciate Golden appreciating the Mafia and sending them memberships all the time. Shout out to Golden. But anyway, I don't know why I said that. But shout out to him for real. All right, spam those altcoins, and I will go ahead and check chat real quick. Let's see. You guys give me confidence. I'm a gun-shy trader, but I just keep scalping, and it keeps working. So shout out to Jordy. And, bro, listen to me right now. Shout out to you. That is amazing. And I just want you to remember, even the best traders have not only bad days, not only bad weeks, but sometimes bad months. And sometimes what I see people do is they will have a bad week or a bad month, and they think that their trading plan or their strategy doesn't work anymore, and they try to change everything. Just understand that sometimes the market will get you. And sometimes you have a bad week. Sometimes you have a bad month. Don't let it break that confidence. I love that you have the confidence. Don't let that break the confidence, okay? So shout out to you, bro. He said, I'm in the Discord just under Cicero. No Jordy on Discord. Shout out to you, bro. Let's get it. But let's see. Shout out to Richard Schwartz. Shout out to you, bro. He says, happy Friday, Mr. Candles. Happy Friday to you, Mr. Schwartz. Oh, yes, once again, Mr. Schwartz. I don't know why. Why am I like this, guys? I don't know. All right, let's see. Shout out to Maybe a Band-Aid. Shout out to you, bro. He says smash that like. Oh, I'm sorry. He says degen that like button. Shout out to Maybe a Band-Aid. I appreciate the super chat. And yes, go ahead and degenerately smash that like button. 100x long that like button until it pumps. And then 100x short the dislike button. And subscribe to the channel. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on here. What did I see? Oh, there's Tyler. Shout out to Tyler. I will go ahead and replace that pinned message. And we will go ahead and Casper prediction. Like what? Shout out to Nizam. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, do you mean like in the next day, in the next week, in the next month? If you give me a little more details, I could. I'll try to take a look at Casper for you and let you know what I think. Let's see. You can lose trades as long as you don't lose money. Good risk management and stop losses, people, or I will take your money. Shout out to Mr. Market. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. You got to be nice to Mr. Market or he will ruin your career. Let's go ahead and check out Arweave. Let's pop on in. Actually, hang on. First, let's take a look at ETH. Let's pop in. And guys, I am going to end a little bit early today because I want to get the giveaways done. I don't want to push the giveaways, and I don't want to push them all the way to the end of the stream. I'm probably going to wrap up the altcoins in about 30-ish minutes, and then we'll jump into the giveaways because I think we do have a lot to do. Shout out to Poor Man Joe. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. He says, Professor G at his best. As always, shout out to Poor Man. I appreciate you, bro. But taking a look at Ethereum, or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. Well, here's what we were looking at yesterday. A potential move back up into the POC. And if we get back up into the POC, we may be looking for a rejection back down to the value area low. So far, we have been getting that move up. Jordy, is this why you're in the long? Shout out to Jordy. Yo, Jordy is the GOAT at taking the information on the live stream. I don't know if this is what he did for this trade, but he's done it many times. I don't know if this is why. He's the GOAT at taking the information from the live stream and just like putting it on his own charts, doing his own analysis, and making money off this free information. I absolutely love it, bro. But let me know if this had anything to do with your long on ETH. But anyway, guys. Let's talk about what is coming up next. Now, this does look very similar to Bitcoin. Money flow on the 4-hour continuing to the downside, right? This would indicate, right? And you have the bearish divergences confirmed. Higher highs into your key level, which is your point of control. You have your lower highs on your momentum waves. Bada boom. And then you also have your money flow coming out. And this would indicate that this could have been a potential significant high. And, we could give the bullish or the bearish case. Simply put, the bullish case, if we look at the daily, now ETH is not looking the same as Bitcoin as far as the daily, right? It looks similar, but a little bit different. First off, before I get into this, I'm bullish on Ethereum in the medium term. Fresh money flow crossover here on the daily would indicate that this trend is likely to continue up, right? So like all said and done, at the end of the day, I am going to be looking for Bitcoin to make Ethereum to make higher highs here at some point. But when I'm talking about a bearish rejection, I'm looking for a local rejection to put in a higher low and then continue our move to the upside. Look at this big green candle. There is a big volume gap below this that may want to come down and get filled. And we can actually take a look, if we want to, we could take a look at, we could take a look at Ethereum on Exo charts, and you do have these single prints. Oh no, those single prints got tapped. Okay, you do have an untapped value area. So you have this whole naked value area between 1731 and 1660. Now, if we come down here, 1660. Oh, baby. There's a whole trapped value area in here. And if you pull up the VPVR, which I'm going to have to pull up manually here. If you pull up the VPVR, look at the gap, right? You do have some levels in here, but for the most part, there is a pretty significant gap. You have a lot of your volume up here and a lot of your volume down here with not much in between. So if you wind up losing this value area low, like we were talking about yesterday, I would be looking down towards that 1660 area, which is not only your previous value area high, but it is also the value area low of the naked range that is sitting within here. So again, it makes a lot of sense, right? Because not only are you getting rejected out of this area of balance and coming back down to the previous high of this balance, right? So you're leaving this range and coming to test this range, but if you lose this value area low, you have a naked value area just below that you could get accepted in and then go to that value area low. There's literally like 3 ranges here, right? You have range 1, and then range 2 is kind of in here, right? And then you have range 3, which is, these are just like 3 stacked ranges. So if you lose this, you could get accepted into this range, right? And then you would likely come to the low. And then at this point, you would really want to see long. You would want to look for a long, right? You would want to see bullish confirmations and then look for a long, in my opinion, right? But if you come down here and you can't hold this level and you lose this, you could get accepted back into this range, which could bring you back down to 1550. I don't think this is going to happen, in my own personal opinion, right? As of right now. As of right now, I would much rather see a higher low come in on Ethereum, even if we lose this range, potentially come down, test some levels down here before getting sucked back into the range, flipping the POC, and coming to the high at about 1930. Now, very similar to Bitcoin, I would be looking at 2 cases here. The daily. Now, this does look different than Bitcoin, right? This, again, long-term, money flow crossing over into the green, I would expect the trend to continue up. However, that's why I'm not expecting 1550, because I'm expecting to put in a higher low and continue to the upside. But understand, we can put in a higher low down here. This, we could still, I mean, kind of. You know, when you're looking at the weekly, you could come in and put a higher low, right? But I'm not expecting 1550 to get visited as of right now because of the money flow likely continuing into the green. But if this VWAP starts rolling back up, if we do get a bullish case to play out here, if we do not put in a lower high here and continue down, and we get another push to the upside, what I would look for is simply put, look for the green dot on the daily, or maybe even the 12 or the 16 hour, which are likely going to print soon. And if it pushes and breaks this high, I would look for a push into the value area high, and then this would be the area I'm looking for shorts. So there you go. Simply put, just like Bitcoin has those higher levels, this value area high at 1930 is going to be your higher level on Ethereum. Now, if we continue down, your key level is simply going to be this value area high down here, which is also the value area low of this naked range at 1650. Or I'm sorry, 1650. So there you go. Those are all the key levels on Ethereum that I am looking at, right? And then if you come back up to your daily, let me see if we have any confluence with our macro. I'm going to pull the fib from here to here. Yeah. This would be a very high likelihood place to get a bounce, in my opinion. So if we get the cool off, 1660 is going to be a big, big level to watch. But we're not going to get there unless we lose that previous value area low first. So there you guys go. There's Ethereum. Jordy, hang on. Let me see. Let me go ahead and see what Jordy said. Yeah, Jordy said yes. That is why he was looking for the long on Ethereum. Bro, you're a real world asset. Shout out to you. Long 1780 to 1780, 1750, short 1835 to 1850. Yo, shout out to Jordy, bro. He said, seriously, shout out to everyone who makes this possible. Yo, this channel is sponsored by Jordy's Success. Or Jordy's Success is sponsored by this channel. I don't know. He said, you guys are life-changing. Shout out to Jordy, bro. We love you, man. Congrats on all your success. The fact that I've been able to help you and the Mafia has been able to help you make money, man, is literally why I do this, bro. It's like, this is why I do this. This is why, like, hearing stuff like this is what makes me have good days, right? Like, when I get off the stream and I hear this stuff, it literally puts me in a good mood. It's the most fulfilling thing ever. Shout out to Chris. Chris says, love the stream. Life-changing wealth is on our way. Like the stream, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Chris. Let's go. Shout out to Chris. You're a boss, bro. I'm gonna hit you with a goat. Shout out to you, bro. Kind of sounds like a chicken, no? Yeah, shout out to Jordy, bro. Congratulations, man. All right, let's continue on here and take a look at our next altcoin, which is going to be, we'll take a look at Arweave. Let's take a look at Arweave Tether US, and let's take a look. All right. So here we are. Can already see, right? Like if you guys are wondering what goes on in my brain here, right? I already see this little area of consolidation, right? I also see that price is within that area of consolidation, right? So likely the value area high, the value area low, and the POC of this range is likely been respected in this kind of little bing bong area right here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on in here. I'll circle this, right? And we'll come down to the 1 hour and we'll zoom out and we'll come down to this circled area and look at that. We have that nice little range, right? So we're going to pull it right about here. Bada boom, bada bing, right? Boom. And then I will go ahead and mark this out with a white box. Boom. Neutral. And then I will also just mark out the levels, right? So you got your value area low, you got your POC, you got your value area high. And here we are. And look at that, guys. How strange is that? All these levels were respected, literally every single one, right? POC respected, value area low respected, value area high respected, value area low, value area high, value area low, deviation, bing bong around, and now you're holding that POC. Does anybody else think it's magical that we pulled those levels from a range that was literally pulled from months ago in July, and all those levels are respected, and the value area behaves exactly as you would expect, where you're looking for longs at the lows and you're looking for shorts at the highs, and where are you looking to take those shorts? You're looking to take them right back down to the low. And this is how we make money, right? So with that being said, here we are getting accepted back into the local range. Now, here's the thing. We got to do a little bit more analysis. We can't just take this as, oh, we're definitely going to the low, right? We have to do a little bit more than that. I know sometimes the value areas can seem like that's how they work, where you just get moves from the high to the low, and it's just absolutely respected regardless of, just 100% of the time, but it's not true. So here we are, right? Now, based off the 1 hour money flow, it's crossing back into the green here, but it's likely going to pull back into the red, in my opinion. If that is the case, we are likely to get down to the POC and potentially the value area low. Now, if we come to the 16 hour, what do? When you see money flow crossing over on the 1 hour, in this case, it's crossing into the green, but it may likely cross back into the red. When that happens, I go right to the 16 hour, which is not ready to print a green dot or a red dot. So I'm actually putting a little bit less emphasis on that money flow crossover, right? If the 16 hour was just crossing over into the red with a red dot on the 16 hour, I would be looking for a big move down. If this money flow crossover into the green was happening and there was a fresh green dot printing on the 16 hour, I'd be looking for a big move up. But it is now just, I'm not looking at it really at all because it's not, it's not happening, right? So it's not there. But take a look at the daily. Daily red dot is printing. That means, right, not looking for a huge move down, but a potential cool off, right? So I do think it's probably going to be likely if this red dot confirms on the daily. Yeah, I think it's probably likely you come down to the POC and maybe even the value area low over time, right? Look at the VWAP on the 2 hour. Red dot looking to print. And also, on top of that, this thing has had a monster move, right? This thing has gotten a 75% pump with almost no significant retracement. So could look for a significant retracement to come on in here. So I'm going to pull some local golden pockets. That one is, let's see if we pull it all the way down here. This would make a lot of sense because, if we grab this range down here, okay, just doing a little live analysis. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of the level. This is like, I don't know if you're going to get all the way down here, but if you do get a big pullback, if R-Weave starts just dumping, what I would look for, like this would kind of be the last level of support that I would be looking at. This is kind of the next level I would be looking at for let me change it to blue, before we get like a big, a move back down to this value area low, right? Because it's likely this is the full golden pocket retracement, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, this is the full golden pocket retracement of this entire move up. Oftentimes, what will happen is price will come back into the 786 or the golden pocket and put in a higher low and then continue its trend to the upside, right? So I would be looking down here for that reason, but on top of that, you have your value area high of the previous range back here, which would mean that if you get accepted back in here and you lose the 786, you're probably going back down to the bottom of the range, closer to about $3.98. But you could easily also, I would also be looking at this fib right about here. More specifically, I would be watching the golden pocket right about here, right? So these are two levels, if you lose this range, that I would be looking to put higher lows in at. Coming into the 4 hour. Other than that, really, these are kind of the main levels I would be looking at if you get a bigger cool off for Arweave. But other than that, I wouldn't expect these levels to get hit until you start losing your value area low, or your previous value area low right here at about 569. Just heard a loud bang. At about 569. So this would be right here. Boom. If we continue down here, which I do think is possible based off the daily red dot and the 2-day red dot looking to print, if that does continue, I would look for a move to the POC and then down to the value area low. Bada boom. Okay, so there you guys go. That is what I'd be looking at on Arweave, and then you lose that. That's where I'm looking down to those more macro levels, sitting between $5.25, $5.14. And then I would also look down to this blue box between 473 and 447. And there you go. I forgot who asked for Arweave, but shout out to you, bro. There you go. Hey, shout out to Dave Digital for the $20 super chat, bro. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that, Dave. You literally did not have to do that. I appreciate you so much, though. He says, okay, about consensus, are we doing a 10x6 booth? Okay, I can design the 2 6x3 pop-up vinyl displays and the 8x4 banner. Whoa, hold up. Candy bowl for Candy. Tony can bring the merch, and we can paint the convention in purple. Big 2 ETH giveaway. Dave, lock it in, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to Dave. Dave, you are now the Frankie Candles consensus convention organizer. I love it. The CandleMafia convention organizer. I feel like I don't know who else would do that better than you. Shout out to Dave Digital. I appreciate you, bro. One day, that will be a real plan, bro. Actually save that, because if we ever do that, that's actually a pretty good plan. I like that. We got to have a candy bowl, bro. Shout out to Dave Digital, guys. Show Dave some love in the chat. But let's continue on here and take a look at our next altcoin, which is going to be, let's see. Okay, let's continue on. Dave, you're everywhere. I love it. Yeah, Dave is literally everywhere. It's like not even a joke. He's literally everywhere. Shout out to him. Crypto Billy says nobody's better. He's the guy. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Let's see. Shout out to Dave said yes, but yeah, this is my home. Shout out to Dave Digital. Oh God, I love it. All right, let's continue on here. Let's take a look at Rune. We had some naked points of control. I think why did I almost say Rudy? It's Jordy and Rune, and for some reason I came up with Rudy. Hey Jordy, do you mind if I call you Rudy from now on? You're too funny. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Rune and see if we can. Oh, baby, look at the Popski out of the value area. Let's go. Do we have higher targets? Man, we should have put up higher targets on Rune. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we do. Wow, we have a lot of levels on Rune up on this chart. These are old levels, though. Interesting. She's moving right now. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So we have left this little mini area of balance that we had up here, and we are now testing some levels a bit higher. So what I would be looking at here, let me go ahead and I'll pull up my naked point of control. Excuse me. And let's see. Jordy, let me know. Rooney, shout out to Jordy. Oh, that's funny, bro. Let me know. You wanted to know if there was a point of control above or below. Let me know. But let me go ahead and see if I can find some levels. So what is this? This is, let me mark out the top of this candle. Boom. And I'll see if we have any naked points of control above. Let's see. Oh, long since 90 cents, baby. Let's go. Dude, wait. What? This guy's in profit. I love it. All right, let's see. All right, so above us is, what are we sitting at right now? We are, Rune is sitting at 341. So you do have a naked point of control. Your next naked daily point of control is sitting at about $3.90. So you do $3.91 right here. So this, I'm going to mark this out, and I will label it MPOC. Jordy, you asked for it, bro, and only because I know you're going to make good use of this information, I will just give it to you live, bro. So there you go. You do have a naked point of control at about $3.90. So let's go ahead and take a look here, right? So we are approaching. You are a bit away here from that naked point of control, about 13% away. But if you do pump into this, this will be kind of the next key area that I would be looking for a rejection. Just trying to see. I'm going to see if I can find any more confluence here. Let's pull up the weekly, turn off the indicators, and let's pull some fibs. I'm going to pull a fib from the, let's pull it from, it's too high. Let's pull it, kind of hard. Let's come up to the daily maybe. Come out. There we go. Yeah, no real confluence with any significant fib, but I would watch that naked point of control. Jordy, there you go, coming in, $3.90. Other than that, I would be looking. Fresh green dot on the daily. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why, if we see these VWAP flips, right? Like, you don't want to just short random red dots. Because, again, remember, we've been saying how things are overbought, but things can remain overbought. Right? A lot of people would look at this chart and say, oh, we're hitting resistance, which, I mean, you did get the correction, right? Very high likelihood of a rejection here, and you did get it. But you have to be able to filter the big moves from the small moves, right? Because if you don't understand where price is likely to go, you're not going to be able to know when to take profit, right? You have to have a plan. You need to know when to get in, but you, more importantly, need to know when to get out. If you don't take profit or pay yourself, you're not going to make money. So if you get this red dot here, a lot of people will be like, we're overbought. Oh, my God, red dot on the daily. But look at the money flow. The money flow is flying up. And this is oftentimes where you get VWAP flips and you remain overbought. And I know that there's people out there that may be looking at overbought scenarios, because I know, because there's people out there that talk about, oh, if you're overbought, short. No, that's not how it works. You were overbought here with a red dot on Market Cipher, and sure, you cooled off, but a lot of people will be entering shorts here expecting a big dump because you're overbought. But what happens is you remain overbought, and you simply rip to the upside. So you have to realize not only just like you shouldn't be just shorting overbought territories or red dots or anything like that because of things like this. You have to do further analysis. And the money flow would have been the clear indication here that you shouldn't be looking for a massive short, right? Because not only it's like it was still coming up as that red dot was printing, right? Like, you don't want to fight that money flow coming up like that. So there you go. But you are potential. I mean, you did have the bear div, but again, money flow. This is the, I was trying to find an example of this in the premium Discord of a bearish divergence where money flow was going against you and it didn't play out well. And this is a perfect example, right? Well, I guess, right. Yeah, right here. Perfect bearish divergence, massive bear div into a key level of resistance. Sure, you get a little bit of a pullback. Very rarely do you not get a reaction at all. But would I have taken that short? No. Why? Because money flow is fighting against you. When you see these bear divs, you want money flow agreeing with you. You want money flow curving out. You want more than one thing, all things pointing to the downside. You don't just want one thing or you're going to lose your trades. So, and again, why? Because look, boom. Pops right back to the upside. So that was a clear indication that was going to continue up. So unless you're like really experienced, right, and you know how to identify the difference between a scalp trade and a swing trade and when to hold your positions and when to get out of them, I wouldn't recommend just like going for these giant shorts when money flow is going against you, right? So taking a look at the 4 hour, now we are potentially creating a 4 hour bearish divergence into what is another. Shout out to Influencer's Point. Welcome to the muscle, baby. Let's go. But we are tapping this level right here. So I want to talk about this for a second because we do have another value area here, right? And it is right about here. And right here, this is a level of resistance, guys. So let me go ahead and mark this out for you, right? You have a value area high. And let me mark out the actual value area. Boom, right? So we have overlapping value areas here, which is fine because, right, this one, you wound up, right, levels were respected, obviously, came up, flipped the value area low to support, right to the value area high, you got the rejection as you would expect, and now we are back into a new value area. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hide this first one that we just got out of, right? Hide, oh, nope. Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Where is this box? Does this box exist? Where is this box? Bear with me, guys. There it is. All right, so we'll take that out, and then I'll also take the lines out, right? So now we are looking at this new value area that we may be getting accepted into. So I'm going to draw the value area low, previous value area low, previous POC. Where is it? Previous POC, and your previous value area high. Boom, right? So now we come on over here, and what is going on? We are now flipped this value area. Well, we went from the value area low to the PLC, flipped the value area low to support, to the value area high, and now we are starting to get a potential 4-hour bearish divergence. So this, now remember, do you want to take this trade? Well, We'll identify the lower time frames in a second. We'll look at them, but look at money flow. Money flow is coming up, but it is rounding off, right? So what I'm going to do is come down to the lower time frames. Let's split the difference here and go from the 4-hour to the 2-hour and see if money flow is coming out. It's coming up, right? But your VWAP is coming down. No bear div or slight bear div on the 2-hour, but your money flow is still coming up, so I would be careful of more upside. Now let's split the difference again. 2-hour, let's go down to the 1-hour. Money flow crossing into the green. 16-hour green dot printing. I would not be looking at this short, right? That just invalidated this short. It doesn't mean that it's not going to play out, guaranteed not going to play out, but because of this green dot on the 16-hour and the money flow in the green on the 1-hour, I may sit out on this short, right? Because money flow would potentially, money flow on the 30-minute, pretty deep in the green, no divs. I'd be careful shorting this. I would probably be sitting on my hands, even if we do come down. I wouldn't really be freaking out, right? Because this thing may come up. I would rather short the naked point of control up here. But that's just me. We'll have to see what happens. But that's basically how I do my analysis, guys. Like, it's not just shorting every bear div. You got to be careful. You got to look at the money flow, right? You have to do the work to get into the good trades. So I would probably be sitting on my hands here. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some kind of a pullback, but not a big enough move, it doesn't look like for me. So I could be wrong. We could come back down to the bottom of the range. But for me, I'd be sitting on my hands looking for potentially that naked point of control to get hit at $3.90. Shout out to Dave Digital with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. He said, by the way, I would love to hang out with the entire Mafia tonight at 9:28 EST for live music, live requests, and dancing at Piano Matty B's Dueling Pianos, Goal 60. Shout out to you, bro. Maybe I'll stop by. Bro. What is it, 9:28? Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing tonight, but if I'm home, I'm at least going to stop by and say what's up because Matty B popped in and said hi, so I got to go show love. Dueling Pianos tonight at 9:28. Remind me. Cool. My phone just died. Nice. That was great. Tony D, can you text me right now and tell me to do that? If I'm home, I will do it. But let's see. All right, let's continue on here. That's what we're looking at. And look at this thing. This thing looks like it wants to push. Look at this. Yeah, see? This is how you stay out of the bad trades. We'll see if we pop up over this level. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. Let's see. Bada-boo. Let's take a look at Adam. Bybit. There we go. Take a look at the daily. All right. So let's see here. Nice little rejection. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, nice little rejection off of this wick right here, but let's dive a little deeper. I mean, I want to be clear, guys. We are a trading channel, right? So we dive into the lower time frames. We look at the scalps, right? But I want to be very clear. For the most part, fresh money flow crossover into the green on a lot of these altcoins. This would indicate that the trend will continue up for the alts. Almost all of the ones that we looked at, right? So I am bullish for the most part, expecting higher prices for the altcoins, right? But on this channel, we are traders, so we are also looking for these moves down because we don't just make moves buying and then riding this. We make moves on the way down, on the way up, on the way down, on the way up, on the way down, on the way up, and then we also have swing trades making money all the way up, right? So we suck this thing, we milk this thing for... I can't get away from walking into these jokes. I can hear everybody in the chat already. I'm walking into these. But we are, whatever. We're milking this thing for everything it's worth, right? Yeah. I can't. Oh, God. But anyway, continuing on here, I am going to be expecting higher prices here. But again, the higher daily VWAPs are all coming down, right? So we're probably going to cool off at some point, but you got to be careful with these altcoins. So yeah, 4-hour money flow coming out. I think you probably cool off, right? Taking a look at the daily again. I mean, your fresh red dot. I would be careful. I would be careful of a cool off here. But what we can do is go ahead and find the levels. So here we go. So you're within this local volume profile. I'm going to pull from the high all the way to the low. Let's see. Frankie either milking a cow or trying to not beat a dead horse. Yeah, I don't know. My figures of speech are I'm not good at like figures of speech or catchphrases or anything like that. I always butcher them. You guys are funny. Let's see. Influencer's Point said, anybody hear me? I hear you, bro. I hear you. I see you up in here. I see you with the green name, too. Shout out to you. Ape Coin, we could try to take a look at Ape for you, brother. No problemo. Here we see you, bro. It's scary when no one can see your chat. You're like, hello? All right, let's see. Oh, thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you, bro. Also, something cheeky about Dave. Just don't show him. Ooh. Shout out to Tyler. But again, guys, continuing on here, looking at the local value area, if we are going to reject without getting another big move to the upside, I'd simple plan for this one. I would simply be looking for a rejection up here. Whoops. A little bing bong, right? I'd be looking for your confirmations up here. In this purple box, golden pocket 786 retracement of the entire move, as well as your value area high. And, I don't know if you're going to break down below this range, but what I would do here is not a trade setup, right? I want to be clear about this, right? This is not a trade setup. You need to know what confirmations to look for. But what I'm saying is if I were to look for a trade up here, I would be looking for a short, potentially down to the value area low. To be honest, this is a 4% move. I may actually break that up into two entries where it would be like a golden pocket rejection. If we don't get that, I may stop out for a tiny loss to potentially look to re-enter in on the 786. So, but again, this is not like a trade setup, right? Because you need to know what to look for up here. It's not just once you get up here, look for get into a short. It's when you get up here, look for a short. If the short is not there, you cannot take the trade, right? And again, I'm not going to give the confirmations, but you have to assess the situation when you get up there. But there you go. If I were to be looking for shorts, which likely I'm not, just because I'm not really going to be trading at them. I don't trade on the weekends. But if we did get up here, I would be looking for potential rejections back to the down to the value area low and the POC of the range. So locally, taking a look at the 4-hour, green dot printing could bring you back up to the top of the range where, again, I may be looking for shorts. Why am I looking for shorts? Well, you don't really have the bear divs, but you do have the money flow coming out, right? So you got to be careful here. You have money flow continuing out on the 4-hour, coming out on the 2-hour, checking your 1-hour. Yeah, your 1 hour is crossing into the green on a lot of these alts, but your VWAP's rolling over. You're probably going to get dragged back into the red here. Take a look at your 16-hour. Kind of just lingering below the 0 line. 8-hour looking for the green dot. Yeah, that's what I would look for, guys. I would be watching... 2-hour money flow, 3-hour money flow coming up locally here. I would look for a push up into this purple box. If you break this purple box, I would be looking above, probably getting closer. Yeah, if we get a push back up, if we do not get the rejection that I would expect here, what I would be looking at would simply be put right here. I would look at this purple box up here between about, let me pull it first. $8.36 all the way down to $8.25. And that would be kind of where I would look for a potential bigger time frame, like a higher time frame bearish divergence. Potentially, maybe even on the 8-hour, the 10-hour. Maybe even the 8-hour if you push up into that purple box. Higher highs on your price action. Maybe that 8-hour could come up, give you that nice bearish divergence for a reversal back to the downside. So there you guys go. There's Adam. Let's go. And that I'm not talking about the person Adam. I'm just talking about Adam as in ATOM. Shout out to Thesis himself. Let's go, bro. Shout out to you. He says, Tyler and I spoke for hours last night about how trading sucks and milks by pulling fibs. Also, Gala is king. Shout out to Thesis himself. Wait, and milks by pulling fibs? What does that mean? Shout out to Thesis. Let me know in the chat what that means. Alexandra said we need your masterclass. Well, shout out to Alexandra. I don't want to tease something too early. I don't want people thinking that this is coming tomorrow or the next day or next week or 2 weeks from now. But if you go to frankiecandles.com, guys, there is a tab up here. It is there for a reason. Listen, I'm not saying it's coming tomorrow or the next day or next month, but I am saying it may be coming soon. Sickest animation ever. I don't know how Tony does this. It's so sick. Look at the reflections on the floor. I love this. I'm such a nerd. Anyway, but shout out to Thesis himself. Wait, what do you mean by that, Thesis? What is it? Milks by pulling fibs. I don't know. Also, Gala is king. Shout out to Gala. I like Gala. But shout out to Thesis himself. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I always appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. And shout out to Leo. And thank you for the super chat. Said, I'm new. How do you get set up with all the indicators? And what indicators do you use? Where do you get started? And what do you need to tether to use? And do you need to use Tether to trade? Well, first off, Leo, you are in the right place, bro. The place where you should start is right here on the live stream and on the YouTube channel, which is 100% free. Check out all the tutorials on the YouTube channel. Go to the tutorial playlist and watch through them all. It will get you from knowing nothing about what a chart looks like. If you don't even have to know what a chart is, if this looks like complete gibberish to you, that's good, because you will go from not understanding any of what this is to understanding just about everything there is, at least on a surface level, to understand what technical analysis is and how to analyze price action. And that's all 100% free. Check it out on the YouTube channel. And then as far as indicators, for me, I use Market Cipher, which is this indicator down here. There's also other aspects of it that we use, such as Market Cipher A, which gives you signals on your candles that are able to let you know yellow X's. Oh, no, Thesis is here. Shout out to Thesis. Actually, he didn't answer in chat, so maybe he left, so I will bring this up. The yellow X's and the blood diamonds are bearish signals. You can see blood diamond here, big move down, yellow X here, big move down. You don't want to trade just based off these signals, but that's what they are. And then Market Cipher B is another big part of it. And that's one of the indicators. The other big indicators that I use, or the big part of my analysis, is Lux Algo. You could check this out. I honestly would recommend starting with free indicators, to be honest with you. But these are the indicators, the paid indicators that I use. You can check them out at, if you go to the link in the description down below, or go to frankiecandlestrading.com, go to the homepage. If you scroll down, we have links to not only the premium Discord. I don't recommend a beginner join this. This is more for advanced traders. But if you check out the deals and the links, Lux Algo and Market Cipher, we offer both discounts on these. And then if you want to sign up for Femex, or BingX, or one of the exchanges that we use, you could check out the links here. Oftentimes they do have bonus deposits where they give you some free money to trade with. If you make profit on it, you could keep the profit. So you can just check out everything's on frankiecandlestrading.com, even the tutorials and stuff and all the live streams. You can get there through the website as well. Shout out to Tony D. And then eventually there will be potentially something coming soon. But anyway, let's get back to the charts. But let's see. No more yellow X's. Shout out to Thesis. Let's go. But let's continue on here, guys. That is really what I would be looking at on Atom. So let's go ahead and move on. And we're Caspa and IOTA. Let's go. I haven't heard of IOTA in a long time. There's the volume profile emojis. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tutorials or tutorials? I say tutorial because I'm from New York. But it is really funny. I get roasted down here all the time. Actually, I used to. I think my New York accent's like gone. I never really had like the thickest like I'm not from Brooklyn, right? Like so I don't really have the thickest accent. My parents have pretty thick accents though. Not thick, but like, you know, my dad's like, "Hey, Frankie, what are you doing over here?" My mom's like, "Oh my God." Like they're very Long Island. Like you could tell my parents are from Long Island, but usually it's when I say coffee or long and not long or coffee. That's when people roast me for my accent. But anyway, as soon as I'm around people from New York, that thing comes out. Like me and Tony start talking, me and Mrs. Candles. You guys hear me and Mrs. Candles talking at dinner when we're like talking about something heated or passionate, right? Like, what the F are you doing over here? Unbelievable. You believe this guy? Look at this guy. He's not using it. It like comes out like crazy, the New York. But I don't know. I can make my accent go completely dormant. I don't know why. Very interesting. I have a long coffee. So do I. I got a black coffee. You guys say wrong you guys say wrong instead of long. Yo, that's funny. Shout out to Savage Trades. I get roasted for the way I say bag? Bag? Because people say bag. It's very weird. Like, I say bag, not bag. I say bag, but I say January and not January, which is very weird. You would think the opposite, right? I don't know. But let's shout out to Evan. I have a long coffee. All right, let's continue on. I'm going to send you some coffee, Frankie. Shout out to FOMO Sapien. What kind of coffee is it? You grow coffee beans or something? Thank you for that, Tyler. I got you, brother. Effing autocorrect. Shout out to Crimson's girlfriend in the chat. So Gucci, what is going on? You adapt to the people you're around. Yeah, it's exactly 100%. It's like as soon as Mrs. Candles too. She's like, oh hi, how are you doing? She even says y'all. She adopted the term y'all from the South, which I actually like. It's a convenient word. But yeah, and then we start talking about something funny or like, we get very loud. Like dinner, me and Mrs. Candles at dinner, you would think there was 50 people in the room. Like, we're like, oh my God, did you see that? Oh my God, what are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? Like, it's funny. But anyway, guys, let's take a look at Caspa, which is on the move. But let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up the regular candlesticks here. Green dot on the daily is printing. And if you know anything about Caspa, you want to respect the pump. But let's take a look at the XC chart. All right, so let's pull it here. Well, we came down to our support zone, front ran it by a little bit. I'm going to start fresh. What I would do here is, daily green dot, not printing on MEXC. No. All right, so VWAP coming up, looking for a green dot to print. Money flow coming up locally and regionally, right? Generally trending up and locally coming up. So I'd be careful with the shorts here. Take a look at the 16-hour. Green dot confirmed. 12-hour green dot printing. What are we going to do with that? We're going right down to the 45-minute to check the money flow. So green dot on the 12-hour. If this 45-minute money flow is about to cross into the green, it may be a signal that we're going to get a move up. And it's not, right? So there you go. Signal not there. But let's go ahead and check out the 10-hour. Green dot confirmed. 8-hour green dot confirmed. Let's check out the 4-hour. Let me pull this local range here. Pull it from here. Okay, so you got to watch that daily green dot. I would be very careful with this daily green dot because if that prints, which it is printing on certain exchanges, we could get a continued move to the upside. So I would be careful about that, but yeah, especially with the fresh green dot on the 12-hour, I would look for consolidation or a potential short-term pump before getting a bigger move down. We're kind of in this weird position where there's likely a retracement on the way, but we may get these little scam pumps to the upside before you get the bigger move down. It's just a fact of the matter here. Yeah, I would money flow here. Money flow continuing to the downside on the 4-hour. So this would indicate that the local trend may continue down. And what I would do here is pull a fib from the high to the low. I would watch this golden pocket. Whoops. I'll just draw it like this. It's weird green box. I just didn't feel like changing the tool. But there you go. I would look for this golden pocket to be a bounce zone, right? If you come down, if you lose this range, I would look for a potential bounce off that golden pocket. 786 coming in at 0.0. Hang on. 0.0. Come on, move, candles. 0.0. 46818. There you go. That's the 786. But I would look for, these are kind of the next levels of resistance or support that I would be looking at if you lose this range. But until then, I'd be careful of a secondary push to the upside. But other than that, I would look for I would be kind of neutral bullish in the short term, but eventually looking for a cool off into these golden pocket 786 areas based off money flow. So there you go. But Caspa sometimes just likes to yeet up in a organized fashion. This thing has just been up and to the right. It looks like Bitcoin's all-time chart right here. Right, parabolic bull run, bear market, parabolic bull run, bear market, parabolic bull run, bear market, mini bull run, bear market. But there you go. There is Caspa and what I am looking at. Let's see. Shout out to Nicholas Roy says, yo, Frankie. G. Soloway, Garrett Soloway says he's waiting for Solana to retrace to the scene of the crime. $27. Do you see that in the charts? Let's take a look. Take a look at Solana. Scene of the crime, $27 probably right about here. Let's see. Scene of the crime, $27 right here. Okay, let me see. Let's take a look. Yes, they're 20. Yeah, see, look, scene of the crime. I mean, $25 is the value area high, but this is, this level can easily move depending on what candle you have it pulled to. But anyway, essentially, yeah, $27, which is right here. So he's looking at this as the breakout. Could we get a pullback? Oh, I mean, that would be a pretty big retracement. Definitely not impossible. Let me see. Let's pull a fib. I'm going to pull the entire move from this low to the high. I'm $27 macro golden pocket. 28 between $27 and $28 with the backup of your 7 8. Yeah, I mean, listen, if we were going to get full golden pocket retracement, at least of this impulse up, is that $27 area. And then if you break that, your 786 value area high POC would be the next major area I would look for a bounce. Now I don't know if it's going to pull back there. I'm not calling for it to pull back. But once you do get a significant retracement, that golden pocket would be a big place to look for long. And honestly, shout out to Gareth Soloway, man. He's a boss. Like, look at this. If we get a move down, right, and what happens if you reject this, and look where we're getting the rejection at, guys. Value area high, perfect rejection on that value area high. If we come back down and we lose this golden pocket 786, you're coming to the POC. You lose the POC, you're looking at the value area low. What are you looking at this point? Well, I'm looking for longs. When everyone else is calling for this to go to zero, I'm looking for longs. And what am I specifically looking for? I'm specifically looking for a deviation below the value area low and bullish confirmations. So if I were to get some kind of bullish confirmation into that golden pocket, this would be, in my opinion, a great place if we see the bullish confirmations. I'm not just saying long here right now, but if we do get the bullish confirmations, I would be looking for a push back to the upside off that $27 area. So yeah, and if you push lower, now you have the lower levels. So there you go. I do see that on the charts. Shout out, I forget who said that, but shout out to whoever said that. I do see it. But let's see. All right, let's check out IOTA, and then let's get into the giveaways, guys. IOTA. Let's check it. Bada boom. All right. So, take a look at the daily. VWAP rolling to the downside on the daily. Looking for a red dot. Probably going to cool off here at some point soon. Bearish divergence on the 16-hour looking to print, but be careful. You're getting support on the 0 line here. Look at that. Little pop to the upside. You want that to come over. Print a red dot. You could get it invalidated, but as long as this lower high remains, you are going to be looking for that bearish. Divergence, right? Higher highs, lower highs. Very slight. But take a look at the 12-hour. Red dot confirmed. Green dot looking to print. So this is hard, man. These are looking a little weird. 6-hour green dot, 8-hour green dot. Oof, money flow crossover into the grid. This thing is sketchy. This is a hard one to call. I will say that. This is some wonked out price action. Look at this thing. This chart is hideous. I hate this chart. What a nightmare. All right, let's see. If we pull back, I could do this, right? I don't even want to pull it for that wick. If we pull back, I would look to this golden pocket for a bounce. 786 golden pocket. If we pull back, right? Once that daily red dot prints, likely you're going to get some kind of a pullback. This is the level I would look at, simply put. Right down here between $1.14, I'm sorry. Between almost 15 cents, 0.149 and about 0.1439. So if we do pull back, I would look for a little bing bong to the upside as a higher low. Bada boom. And if you pull up that Lux Algo indicator, if you guys are using my OP Lux Algo setup here, what do we have going on? Now, this is a little tricky, right? Or let's come to the 4-hour, actually, right? What would we be looking for? Well, actually, let's see. 3-hour. Okay. 2-day. Okay, so what I would be looking at here, looking at the 4-hour. Actually, let's look at the daily, right? You got your bullish change of character right here. right? Candles turn blue. This is where you could potentially look for a long position. Now, your smart trail, which is just a dynamic level of support and resistance, is coming in up here at about 17 cents, right? 17.5 cents. So if you do push up here, I would look for a rejection off the smart trail. However, if we wind up coming down, what do these blue candles tell us? Well, hey, you got the bullish change of character. The candles turn blue. Now we could potentially look for a higher low to come in and give us a long position. So that's what I would be looking at. Money flow on Lux Algo coming into the green here, which would be a significant, somewhat of a significant signal. You could see these money flow crossovers do indeed play out more often than they don't. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is 100%. But if we do pull back into this golden pocket, I will be looking for a higher low and a long, especially if we wind up getting the smart trail to flip bullish and come in through nice confluence in this golden pocket 786 zone. But another fib level or fib zone I would look at would also be, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would probably just look at this one. Like even on the 4 hour, your smart trail is right above that golden pocket. So that could wind up giving you some support. And yeah, even if you pull it to this little impulse right here to the upside, right? You got your change of character. Candles are green. You're looking for longs. You have your breakish structure, your breakish structure. We're looking for another breakish structure. If we pull back up into this smart trail, I would potentially be looking for a long. Like even here, this might be the zone, right? Golden pocket 786 right here. Perfect smart trail confluence. You could come down, bing bong, put in that higher low, and then break structure once again, right? That breaker structure would be right there. So there you go. That's what I'd be looking at on IOTA. Support and resistance levels for the most part. And then, major resistance on IOTA in my opinion, is going to be, right there, right where we drew the arrow. I didn't even mean to do that. But yeah, basically like right there, crack that high. Potentially, I would really look for the 786. 17.5 cents. Right there. There is IOTA. Shout out to the 500 people still watching the live stream. Smash that like button, guys. I appreciate everybody for hanging out to the end of the live stream. Let's see. Psychedelic Astronaut said, all of you who are just here for giveaways need to leave now so the rest of us that are here for the giveaways can win. Shout out to Psychedelic Astronaut. I love it, bro. It's a cutthroat world out there. All right, let's get into the spins, guys. Let's check out that wheel of pain and pleasure. There we go. I started typing pain. That's not what I wanted to do, though. All right, let's see. Yeah, guys, get your last giveaways in. I will pin this comment. Let me go ahead and pin it. Click the pinned chat from Tyler Durden. Click that link. Go to the video. Leave a like and a comment on the video to get entered into the giveaways. You will have until I'm done spinning the wheel to get in. So let's go. You got about 5 minutes. All right, let's see. Oh, ApeCoin, Influencer's Point. I got you. Hang in there, bro. I will get to ApeCoin in a minute. All right, let's see. We got 391 likes, guys. Smash that like button. If we get 400 likes, we'll spin the wheel 5 times. Let's go. All right. Oh, baby, rugged on the first one. Unbelievable. Shout out to the Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. Let's go. It's Friday, guys. We're about an hour and 40 minutes into the stream. It's about time for Frankie Candle's brain to turn off. Oh, baby, giveaway. Let's get it. One giveaway. Come on, spin it, baby. Oh, 400 likes. We got those 5 spins. Let's go. Broke Bruh says ARB. We took a look at ARB already. If you scrub back just a little bit, you should be able to find it. I actually put the watermarks. Oh, okay. The watermarks are gone. Why are the watermarks not on my chart anymore? Hey, shout out to Crimson's girlfriend. Thank you for that super chat. Said the whole Caravan fam is in chat today. Shout out to the Caravan Caravan fam. Shout out to the CF, the CCCF. Tony D said, can we go to cookout tonight, son? What did I tell you about bothering me when I'm working, son? This is why your mother punishes you all the time. Anyway, unbelievable. The nerve. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Tony D. Potentially, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna be filling a giant beanbag chair tonight, which I think would probably take 5 minutes. But yeah, potentially, Tony. I may be down. Yeah, Tyler Durden said that just got dark. Cookout. Oh God. All right. Shout out to Tony D. Shout out to you, bro. We'll go get some cookout tonight. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. I don't actually. Tony D is not my son, actually. But anyway, let's go ahead and. Let's see. Okay, let's continue on. Where'd that wheel go? Wheel disappeared, guys. Wheel did scam us. There we go. Oh, shout out to Tony D. Again. I didn't mean to hit that button. It says hashtag cookout in chat if you want Frank to go. Anyway, yeah, cookout is fire. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I am in for cookout. I haven't had cookout in a while. It's dang good. It is dang good. All right, let's continue on here. Tyler Durden, sir, this is a Wendy's. Sir, this is not a Wendy's. It's a Chili's. Shout out to Tony D. Let's see. Yo, hashtag cookout. Let's go. Hashtag no food for Tony. Let's go. Shout out to Apples Up North. Oh, God, you guys are funny. Oh, strawberry cheesecake shake. Are you kidding me right now? Tony D, there's probably a chance that Mrs. Candles has dinner cooked right now. If she doesn't, then I will definitely go to cookout. That's kind of what it's going to weigh on. Maybe Mrs. Candles will come with us. And then we'll have to make fun of her. Why did I say make fun of her? I meant to embarrass her. Let's see. Mrs. Crimson Caravan, what is going on? Said, current situation, lying in bed, 2 dogs under the covers, 1 on the covers, and all 3 are cuddled against me, staying warm. Shout out to Mrs. Crimson Caravan. That sounds like heaven to me. Shout out to all the good boys and the good girls, a.k.a. the pups out there. Shout out to all the dogs out there. Dogs are a higher being. But there we go, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 giveaways. Add them up there, Tyler. I know, dude. I messed up, Tyler. I'm sorry. But let me know the. Let's round up the bigger altcoin giveaways, and then we will start picking those winners. But guys, it is funny talking about making fun of Mrs. Candles. Not making fun of her, embarrassing her. It's really funny. A couple weeks ago, Crypto Anon was in the ATL, and he came. We went out with it was me, Tony, Mrs. Candles, Crypto Anon, and his adorable son, cutest kid. Really, what a G that kid is, for real. But anyway, we all went bowling, and every time Mrs. Candles is very shy. So like when she would get up there to bowl, me, Anon, and Tony D, and Anon's son would just like be screaming her name, like cheering her on. Let's go, Jess! Let's go, Jess! Like screaming, and she wanted to crawl under a rock. It was hilarious. But we're getting her out of her shell. We're going to turn her into a social butterfly. Don't you worry. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. But guys, while Tyler is letting me know what the giveaways are going to be, let's go ahead and check out Link 2. Guys, don't forget our sponsor, Link 2. If you guys want access to private investment previously held for the ultra wealthy, and yes, I know you do still need a bit of money to invest in this stuff, but they have a minimum investment of $2,500. And then after your first investment, it does go up to $5K. So they do have some requirements, but it is much less than than it used to be, or than other forms of private investing. So if you guys are if you guys are interested in investing in leading startups with affordable minimums, broadening investment opportunities for all, check out link2.com. That is LINQTO.com. Your access to private investment. And thanks to Link 2 for sponsoring the channel. Go check them out, guys. But let's go ahead and who do you highlight the name of the chart? I will tell you this. You go into TradingView, you right-click anywhere on the chart, go to settings, and then you click watermark right there. That looked like it was set up. The setting just happened to be right there. So go to Canvas, click watermark, and then you can see IOTA USD. Right? So there you go. I actually do like to leave that on so people can see. If they're scrubbing back, they could just look for the watermark. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. Let's see. Psychedelic Astronaut said, no, Frankie. I don't know what that means. Shout out to Psychedelic Astronaut. But let's go ahead and start picking our winners, guys. We got pull up comment picker. Sorry, I had to try extra hard to think there. And let me go ahead and click that link myself so I can pull up the video. And what was the Sunday sauce? What was the Sunday sauce? Bitcoin breaks out. What to expect next? Top 2 scenarios. I don't even. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, let's go ahead and what are we doing? Grab the link. Bada boom. And I will check Tyler Durden. I will check chat in a second to see what the actual number of giveaways is going to be. Filter duplicate users. Show random names. Yeah. Okay. Boom. All right. And we're off. It's counting up the comments. 200. Oh, my God. Yo. Okay, 268 comments. Dang, that's kind of a lot. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Coupon codes available. I do not want to touch that. That is, I don't want to click this. Okay, there we go. Anyway, let's go ahead and check it out here, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Turns out, I think like 20% of our viewers are subscribed to the channel, which is kind of wild. So if you guys don't want to miss out on any urgent market updates or any of the sauce, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I don't think you could even chat if you're not subscribed. So if you want to be a part of the Mafia and chill with us in chat, smash that subscribe button because I can bump it in the chat. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see. Tyler Durden. What do we got? We got 45 giveaways. Let's do 10. Let's do 10 big bags, 1 hat, and 1 month of kitchen access. Okay, perfect. Let's do that, Tyler. I'll do 10 bags of crypto first, and then we'll do the hat and the Discord. So here we go. Winner number 1. Who's it going to be? Let's get it. JF Space Native said, fun video for learning. Let's go. Shout out to JF Space. Thank you for watching the content, bro. Hit that free Discord, that Frankie Candles Discord, link in the description down below, and go to the giveaway section. Click I just recently won a giveaway, and Tyler Durden or Tony D will send you some free crypto. Don't send your seed phrase. Send your wallet address so we can send you crypto. We don't want your crypto. We want to send it to you. So shout out to you, bro. Thank you for watching the content, and thank you for the support. Winner number 2, let's get it. Let's see. Karachi Man. Shout out to you. Said, I'll keep an eye on those levels, Frankie. Shout out to Karachi Man. I hope you did, because I think we wound up hitting them. So shout out to Karachi Man. Hit that free Discord. Go to the giveaway section and grab your free bag of probably Cardano. So shout out to Karachi. Let's go. Winner number 3. Who's it going to be? Love you guys. Shout out to Marcel NYC. Baja Crypto, let's go. Always fire. Baja, you're always fire, bro. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for watching the comment. Fire profile picture or whatever that's called, avatar. I like that, bro. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching the content. Hit that free Discord and get your free crypto. Baja was number 3. Who's number 4? Let's get it. Let's see. Mrs. Crimson Caravan said the other day I had a coworker said that they were thinking about investing in crypto. I told them, 1, do your research. 2, watch Frankie Candles for awesome info, not financial advice. Shout out to Mrs. Crimson Caravan Company. I appreciate that. Savage Trades, let's go. Bing bong. Yo, Savage, he's in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Congrats on your free crypto, bro. You know what to do. Hit that free Discord. Get your free crypto. Savage Trades in the house. I appreciate you for being here, bro. Let's go. Well, Marcel, I hope you get the free subscription as well, bro. We will pull it very soon. Here we go. Winner number 5. Winner number 5. Hey, Tyler, I'm on it, baby. Zeus Cash, let's go. The fish guy. Shout out to you, Zeus Cash. Is he in here? He might be in here today. Shout out to you, bro. He says, thanks for the sauce, Frankie. I say, bro, no way. Yo, I thought that candle was a middle finger emoji, bro. Oh, my God. I was like, Zeus Cash is cool. Why is he flipping me off? Shout out to Zeus Cash. Let's go, bro. Congrats on your free crypto. Hit that free Discord. You know what to do. Get that free Cardano, bro. You deserve it. You've been showing support for quite some time. Let's go. What do we got going on? It is Eric Bonici, my brother. Where are we at? My paisan. Mr. Bonici, where you at? I think you're in here. There's Savage Trades. Let's go, bro. I think Bonici's got to be in here, bro. Where are you, my paisan? Let's go. Shout out to Eric Bonici. He said, love the Sunday sauce. Thank you, Frankie and team. CandleMafia for life. Bing, bong. Let's get it. Shout out to Eric Bonici. You know what to do, bro. Hit that free Discord and get your bing, bong. Here we go. Eric Bonici, number 6. Number 7, who's it going to be? Caveman. Let's go. He said, dude, bing. Yo, shout out to Caveman. Said, dude, Bing Bong Man got the sauce. Shout out to Caveman. Well, you could take some of that sauce to go, bring it back into your cave, bro, and get rich from your cave. I don't know what I'm saying. Shout out to Caveman. I appreciate you for watching the content. I almost said smash that like button. What I meant to say was hit that free Discord and get your free crypto, bro. Thank you for watching the content. There he is, Eric Bonici in the chat, bro. Congrats on your win, brother. Let's go. I'm out here in Brooklyn supporting y'all. Keep it up. Shout out to Marcel NYC. Shout out to the BK, baby. Let's go. Let's see. Congrats to all the winners. Shout out to poor man Joe. Let's go. XRP Army literally won the giveaway, guys. Does this mean we have to send Cardano to every member of the XRP Army? That would be brutal. Shout out to XRP Army. Said Asta Pasta. I say Asta, I don't know. Get in the free Discord. Get your free crypto, bro. If you want some Cardano, I know you're an XRP guy, but hey, why not get a little bag of Cardano? Let's go. Shout out to XRP Army. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Hey, shout out to Ulas. Thank you for the super chat. He says, can I send you PayPal instead for premium Discord? Ulas, at Tony D. Tony, if you're here, if you could answer that question. Tony D handles how the we used to accept crypto, but they couldn't do that anymore. Things have changed with the types of payments that you could do. Tony D says, if you're here. I mean, I never know, bro. I don't expect you to, I don't expect you to be, I shouldn't. I don't expect him to be here all the time, but I should know that he just always is here all the time. He's never, Tony D is a lot of things. He is not a slacker. Let's see. I would pay with my firstborn. Shout out to Bad Axe. Let's go. Shout out to Always Lit. Said, always watch the second I get the notification. You're a beast. And for this, I thank you, sir. Shout out to Always Lit. Thank you so much for being a part of the community, man. You've been here for a while, and you always watch the content, and I love you for that. So we're going to give you some free Cardano, bro. You're a nice guy. We're going to send you some free Cardano. You're leaving those fire comments, you're going to get some fire crypto. Let's go. Shout out to Always Lit. Bing, bong. All right. Crypto Billy says, always lurking. Let's see. Okay. Shout out to Bad Axe. Gotta go. Shout out to you, bro. See you later. Tony D with the super chat. Says, crypto payments are tough. I am trying to find a way to bring them back. Issue is subscriptions. What if the wallet is drained, etc.? We will find a way. What about PayPal? Do we do PayPal, or is it only you can pay through it through Discord? Fun fact, Dave Digital said, fun fact, Frankie will accept your firstborn as payment. All right, let's see. Can I reach out to you directly somehow? I need you as my mentor. Well, Marcel, you can hop in. If you hop in that premium Discord, we do treat it kind of like a mentorship on the live streams, where I'm basically just side by side talking to chat, and it's a much smaller crowd, so each individual person gets a little bit more personal attention. It's easier for me to see all the questions. So you could go through that. You could always reach out to me on Discord. My messages are crazy. I get a lot of messages. So I can't guarantee you I will always answer them. But if I do see it, I always try to answer as many as I can. Obviously, within reason, you can imagine it's a lot of DMs. But you can always feel free to reach out to me on Discord. I love answering people when I'm able to get to the messages and answer them. I love doing it. It's like my favorite thing to do. Shout out to, I forget who it was. Someone hit me up on Discord the other day. It was Hotline Pepper Products messaged me and was just like, hey, man, I need your help. What do you think of AVAX? And I don't do this. I don't want everyone messaging me for TA. I literally never do this, but I was sitting there. It wasn't doing much at night. I was sitting there on the charts. I saw the message, and I did some TA on AVAX. I just sent it to him for free. I don't care. I just wanted to help him out. He's a big part of the community. So, all right, let's see. What's up, peeps? How's it going? Shout out to Infinite Wisdom. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Okay, so Tony D said, I set up PayPal a few weeks ago for the Discord, but it's only accessible through the website. So if you go to FrankieCandlesTrading.com right here, you could go ahead and check out the, where are we? Go to the homepage. And I guess Tony, if they come in here and they click here, they can wind up paying with PayPal. So there you go. Everything is on FrankieCandlesTrading.com now. But anyway, there we go. Tyler said, last bag of Ada. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Jonah Plainclothes, let's go. Shout out to Jonah. You still in chat, bro? You just won some free crypto. He says, great stuff as usual. Keep it up. Shout out to Jonah Plainclothes. I appreciate you so much for being such a big part of the Mafia, bro. And thank you for always showing love and leaving those nice comments, bro. Shout out to you. And you know what to do. I don't even got to tell you. Go to that free Discord. Go scoop up your bag of Ada. So now, guys, this next winner is going to be, shout out to Yashitas. Says, I saw my name in there for a second. I know. It is rough. It's like you never know where it's going to stop. Okay, now we need the other Jonah. That's right, Jonah Lang. Shout out to you, bro. Okay, so for the hat, guys, who is going to win the Frankie Candles hat of any color of your choice? We have a bunch of really cool colors, so check it out. Who's it going to be? Oh, I saw Walking Dead. Oh, it's Wick 589. Let's go. Shout out to Wick. Let's go, bro. Wick's in here. He's got to be in here still. Wick, you still in here, bro? Show yourself. We're sending you a hat. Let's go. Didn't mean to hit that again. But anyway, shout out to Wick. Let's go. Congrats, bro. You deserve this hat. I don't know if you have one already, but if you do, we're sending you another one. Shout out to Wick589. He said, why don't we ever cover how we're going to spend our vast fortune when we win it? Shout out to Wick. Maybe that'll be this week's Sunday Sauce. Actually, no. We already know what Sunday Sauce is this week. But maybe after that, we'll talk about top 10 things to buy with your money. That would actually be a pretty fire video. All right, so this is for the free premium month. Armando Garcia says, the sauce. Shout out to you, bro. Well, we're giving you a free month of the premium Discord. I don't know if you're in here. You don't look familiar. But if you are, you just want a giveaway, hit that free Discord and get your free membership. He says, I don't know. Shout out to Walking Dead. Frankie saw me? That's a win in my book. Shout out to Walking Dead X. I indeed did see you. But yeah, shout out to Armando. Get that free Discord and claim your prize, bro. But with all that being said, guys, that is all the time we got for tonight's live stream. Don't forget, on Sunday, we are going to be putting a video out on how to find those naked points of control that are very, very strong levels of support and resistance. I've been getting a lot of questions on how to find these on the chart. So we're going to make a quick tutorial. It's actually not that hard, but I'm going to make a quick tutorial and show you guys how I like to use these levels. So keep an eye out for that. Shout out to Yasha Toss said, all right, now time to rewatch the stream. Just got here. Shout out to Yasha. Thank you so much. But yeah, keep an eye out for that Sunday Sauce video if you guys are interested in finding those naked points of control and those key levels to take those saucy trades. And if you guys stick around till the end of the, if you guys stick around for a potential Frankie fake out, maybe we'll take a look at ApeCoin. You never know. But with all that being said, guys, I will go ahead and see you guys on Monday, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stealing at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rocking fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, might crash cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. Right back where I left because I know my people needed me. Diamond in the rough, I don't know what it is they see in me. Go down as a legend in my city cause we beat the streets. Trying to spread the wealth around the block, no I can't keep from me. Told me I should leave. I see the bigger picture and it's way bigger than me. Can't be living like a king, but my people need to eat. If I got it, then you got it, we gon' get back on our feet. And I put it on me. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Or die too young. 100 miles per hour might crash cause good die young. Yeah, but here I come. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Cause I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back home. Y'all coming back home. I'm coming back home. Y'all coming back. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home.
And we're back home, guys. We are going to be taking a quick look at ApeCoin. Shut up, music. Come on. Let's jump in real quick, guys. I want to take a look at ApeCoin. I don't even know if they're still here. I forget who was asking for this, but I didn't want to leave them hanging. Here is ApeCoin, guys. What I would be looking at here, simply put, on ApeCoin is a potential correction to the downside. And kind of what has got me thinking this, guys, is the fact that not only have we come up to our Golden Pocket 786 confluence here, or not confluence, but Golden Pocket 786 retracement, but we are also at the top of our volume profile at the value area high. We deviated, and on top of that, this is kind of just the levels that I'm looking at. Not only, right, we have confirmed bearish divergence with your higher highs on price action, lower highs on your momentum waves, money flow coming out on the 4-hour, fresh red dot. And on top of that, guys, what do we look for when we get those red dots on the 4-hour? We are looking all the way down to that 15-minute, looking for those money flow crossovers into the red, which is indeed happening right now. So I'm not saying to instantly enter a short right now, but what I would be expecting in the near future for Ape is a potential revisit of at least this value area low at some point, probably soon, if it is going to happen and we are going to get down to that value area low. This 4-hour red dot with the 15-minute money flow crossover on the 15-minute may wind up being what's going to be able to bring us down there. And then again, with the money flow coming out, that retracement could turn into something potentially bigger. But I would be, I would be pretty careful. But, you know, again, if you're going to get down there, I don't see a better reason or a better time to get down there other than this. Not only the red dot, confirmed divergence, money flow coming out on the 4-hour. And again, remember, you have that 4-hour red dot with the money flow crossover on the 15-minute, giving you confluence, right? I don't know why I couldn't figure that out. But anyway, there you go. There is that quick ApeCoin analysis. Actually, probably the clearest chart that we looked at today, like not the least confusing chart that we looked at today. So, and look at that. We are starting to continue to get that move down. So there you go, guys. Quick little ApeCoin analysis. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys on the Sunday sauce video, but I'll see you live on Monday, 5:45, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Frank Candles YouTube channel. Shout out to the Mafia. That's all I got. Frank Candles out. Bing bong.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the roll, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command, like, yeah, you about to see me on demand, like, you know, on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the roll, here we go, yeah, at the top of the class on a roll, ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on the roll, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the roll, here we go, yeah, at the top of the class on a roll, ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out.